for coming. I'm going to do yoga dance 3. It's going to be a quick one, so let's get warmed up. And let's start resting on knees is good. And we're just stretching out the tops of our feet this way. Let's initiate this holy space with an Om. Let's hum the Om sound. Inhale, exhale, let it go, let the breath rise. Feel the vibration in your heart and ask if there's anything, why you came to the mat. Let's set your intention, what the highest part of yourself is looking for in the yoga class. Okay, hands on your knees, tuck your chin. Bring your hands to your, interlace your fingers, tuck your hips, tuck your pelvis in, chin to your chest, round through your back, and then reach over to the left. Reach over to the right. Reach over to the right, let your right hand step on the floor. Reach your left hand back. You can shift your hips over your feet. Breathe. And so reach your left hand back. 5 pulses. Excellent. Let's come over the other legs. Left hand on the floor, right arm reaches up and over. Enjoy the side stretch. 5 pulses back. Let's come on. Let's swing our legs around in front. Cross angles in front of you. Take your right hand out to the right. Maybe rest your left hand over your left ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Find the area that the stretch lives for you, the tension lives, and breathe into it. Surrender it. Let it go. Hold on to your right shoulder with your right hand. 3 more breaths. And then let's gently and slowly roll the chin to the chest. Roll it all the way around. Right ear comes to your right shoulder. Left hand walks out. Breathe. Right hand can come over your head. Gently rest. Excellent. Let's come on to our cat-cow and chin up, look up, hips up, breathe. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your chest, round through your shoulders, between your shoulders, breathe. Exhale, inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Let's walk this into a plank. Try to hold plank for 1 minute. So, tighten your legs. Squeeze your thighs towards each other. Squeeze your wrists towards your toes towards your wrists. Squeeze your arms towards each other. Reach the top of your head and your heels away from each other. So you are firing on all cylinders, reaching through the back body, shortening through the front body, using your core. Breathe. 5 breaths. And facing dog. Let's just walk up. Let's walk all the way to your hands and then bend your knees as much as you need to clasp your elbows and rest your chest and stomach on your thighs. And just rest there and gradually the legs will come straight. Breathe. And then roll up one vertebra at a time, slowly through your spine. And inhale all the way, arms up, heart opens. Let's not halfway up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, offer your heart, make an offering of your heart. Hips are forward, belly's in, breathe. Back bending all the way up to the ceiling. Place your hands and bring them to your heart. Let's remember our intention. Arms up in the air, and right knee comes to the chest. Hold, breathe. Maybe you could circle your ankle out in the other direction. Let's take a warrior 3 for a breath and our transition to a lunge pose. Breathe. The right leg is strong. The eyes are gazing on a point. That helps your balance. Keep reaching your right back, and then I need a little bit deeper, so I'm going to step forward with my left leg, getting my right knee on the ground. Take a back bend again. Breathe. Now this one is just going to be for opening up the back of the leg. So it gives back, framing the left foot, straighten and bend the knee. Keep an awareness in the pelvic floor. And then just kind of get hang out here. Just make some circles with your neck maybe. This is called lizard pose if your hands are forward. Bring your hands to the left of your left foot. I'm sorry. Inside your left foot is easier. Look over your left shoulder. Look over your right shoulder. Look at the ceiling. Hello, hip flexors. Good morning. Let's go back and forth. Let's come up onto a block in a lunge position so we can open again our hip flexors. Let's take this twist into a horizon pose. So, and scoot your left leg down a little bit. Left foot faces out to the left. And come onto the outer edge of both feet and look over the left shoulder for horizon pose. Some people call it twisted lizard. Breathe. If you want to drop your right hip down, perfectly fine. It's a lovely side stretch. It does not look like much, but it is. It's very effective. If you hold it for a few minutes, you start to really feel the side, an opening in the side body. Let's take this into a modified side angle. So we're going to keep the left foot on the floor. Left knee is bent. We're just going to come up onto the outer edge of the right hip. Side plank, modified side plank, breathe. Go over the right arm. Go over the left shoulder, I'm sorry. Left arm reaches forward if you want it. come back into a lunge. Take the left foot back into a plank. You take a gaze is forward, chin is even forward, belly is in. And we're gonna lower chaturanga, up dog, and down dog. This time we're gonna walk our hands back to our feet. We are going to take some press walks up the mat. And press walks are kind of essential for any kind of press handstand or press into any kind of floating poses. You're really engaging your core here and working your ab wall, which is all the way around your back. So your feet, your hands are about a foot in front of your feet. Release your neck completely. Your neck does not get involved in this, okay? So, your gaze is above your fingers. You're gonna press into your fingertips. You're gonna press into your pads of your fingers, and then press into your fingertips. And then come onto your tippy toes and breathe. And then reach forward, forward, forward till your feet land outside your hands. And we do it again. But if you try this short hammock pose, just reach your hips back, ground your finger pads in, let your neck go completely. Reaching as forward as you need to get this. And then finger pads, knuckles, toes, shoulders forward of your wrist, breathe. And then hands to feet, feet to hands. We'll do one more on the way up. So, I'm going to take that stretch. I'm going to come onto the heels, lifting the toes, finding the compression strength, which is between the belly and the thigh muscles, just reaching for each other. And then find the compression strength again. Knuckles, finger pads, shoulders over your wrists, and then feet forward. Halfway up, look up, stretch your side, fold over your legs. Maybe you can hug behind your legs this time. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And then we'll work towards straight. Doesn't matter how long it takes. As long as you're breathing, you're doing yoga. You can always clasp your elbows in front of you. Just relax and then just let that go. Even roll up one vertebra at a time. Take the back bend on the way, hips forward, heart lifts. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, belly is in. Reaching, exhale down. Excellent. Other side, arms up. Left knee comes up. Left knee reaches back. Find the gaze. Steady on the gaze point. Grounding through all four corners of your feet. Reaching strength is building the transition all the way down to a lunge pose. Hands on your knees to start. Shake it out, let go of whatever just happened. Okay, let's start to warm up this leg too. So bend and straighten it. I do like my lizard poses to work with blocks. All kinds of lunges with blocks help me to open the hip flexors more and more. Now, bring my blocks back. And then, or your knees or your hands are on your knees here, that's fine too. Make this a heart opener, squeeze your shoulder blades together a little. As you drop, you are lifting your pelvic floor as you drop in your pelvis down towards the earth to make space for your hip flexors. Breathe. Let's take this in a twist. into the compass pose. So you can walk your right foot in, maybe a step or two, turn to the outer, now the right foot goes up to the right, and then you can come down, maybe even you could heel toe to the middle of the mat. That feels better for you, wherever you, that might be easier if your foot is just right under your knee and maybe your right foot is in the middle of the mat facing to the wall that it's facing. And look over your right shoulder, giving you side stretch and horizon pose. Let's turn that around again to take that lunge with the heel of the hip, foot down first, initially foot down, 5 breaths. Let's put the toes up this time. Let's just come back to a tabletop. Take the hips out. Let's come into a downward facing dog. Let's roll through each vertebra in our spine, tucking the hips as we curl through each vertebra into a plank pose. Gazes forward, tippy toes, and then lower down, chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Right leg to the ceiling. Right leg to the right shoulder. Knee to shoulder. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale back. Exhale, knee to your left shoulder. Inhale back. And let's take the right shoulder, the forehead or nose, the left shoulder, and then out. Let's blossom open into a fallen triangle. Take the left hand on the floor. Take the right foot out to the left. Call this a fallen pigeon. 3 breaths. Let's swing the left leg around. Take a twist. Let's go around. Come forward. Let's unravel into a lunge, plank, lower chaturanga, upward facing dog, downward facing dog. The left leg sweeps the ceiling. Knee to your left shoulder. Inhale up. Left knee to your forehead. Inhale up. Left knee to your right shoulder. Inhale up. Left knee to your left shoulder. Inhale up. Left knee to your forehead. Inhale up. Left knee to your right shoulder. Throw it on. Put the foot out for a fallen triangle. Open up. reaching in every direction. Let's take the hand in front of the foot and then take the left foot out to the right for the following pigeon. Breathe. 3 breaths. Maybe 4 breaths. Let's take the back leg, swing it around. Take the left leg and bring it in underneath your right hip for a twist. You can either hug the right knee, or you can twist against the right knee. Just make sure that you're up straight. You have a nice straight spine from the tailbone up the crown of the head, gazing over the right shoulder. Breathe. And then take the opposite twist. Take that right foot, plant it. Bring the left leg back into that lunge. Let's come into this is a plank, chaturanga, up dog, heart opens, and then down dog. Breathe. Press into your fingertips, finger pads, squeeze your arms towards each other. Your neck is completely relaxed, gazing at you between your feet. Your neck and shoulders can relax because your arms are doing the work. Your legs are lifting towards each other and high back. Tailbone's back. Excellent. Right leg to the sky. We're going to bring the right leg to the left shoulder. Send it out. Let's make this a little bit deeper. We can actually start to use a back bend in a fallen triangle now. Breathe. Let's frame the right foot. Just bring it halfway across the mat. Take a modified side plank. Let's step into the left leg. Let's take the right leg and bring it all the way back, up and around for a wild thing. And then release that to a plank. Excellent. Vinyasa, chin up. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Left leg sweeps the ceiling. Left knee to your left shoulder. Fallen triangle. Heart expands, arm lifts. If you want to take a deeper back bend, just bring your left hand behind you more. And breathe. Right arm reaches, left arm reaches, head reaches, heart opens. Walk your foot halfway up the mat. For the twist, so the left foot is going to go out to the left, coming to the right side of the foot. Modified side plank. Now step, ground into the right foot. Take the left knee up in stages, or just take it right behind you for a wild thing. Breathe. Let's roll around. Excellent to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Let's take some jumps. Let's jump. So, what I want to do is let's jump to the wall. Like so, your hands Let's bring our hands almost like right up to the wall, maybe about a couple inches from the wall. Come to a tight little downward dog. We're going to work on getting our butt to the wall. That's how we're gonna work on getting our float. So bend your knees and try to reach the butt to the wall. How you can do that is you're gonna squeeze your legs together. Try to just like bumping your butt to the wall. That way you can get the float there. Legs together and float down. Again, bump your butt and then bring it down. Excellent, okay. Excellent, let it all go. Shake it out, it's beautiful. Good work. Let's come to a yogi squat. Hands to your heart, knees press against your elbows, elbows press against your knees, bringing everything to the center. Breathe. Forward. Now you're reaching forward, your feet are forward, you're just gonna lower your butt down. Come into some core work. So, right leg up. This is both arms, but we're just engaging the core from a low, easy, no fight, no force. So lower down slowly. See if you can pull your belly in as you get down to the floor. Shaking is good. Shake now and you don't shake later. And then reach your knees into your chest. Just make some circles on the back. Circle your knees towards each other. And the other way. Plant your feet on the floor. Lift your hips up. This is bridge pose, so clasp your hands together. Lift your hips up. Squeeze your butt. Chin and chest have some space between them. Create a nice long neck. Breathe. Knees are towards each other, heels are pressing down. Energy in the feet. And then slowly lower one vertebra at a time. Your feet come to the ceiling. Breathe. Over your head. Arms over your head. Hands can hold on to your feet. Legs come to the ceiling. In the Master Series, both Ashtanga and Shivananda like to end shoulder stand, plow, fish pose, back bends, could be a bridge, and twists. So if you have those, any combination, headstand. That is the master class sequence for finishing up. So I think we could just hit all of these in this very short yoga dance session. And then roll up one vertebra at a time, nice and slow. Enjoy. This is a forward fold right here. If you're holding onto your feet or your legs, bringing your tailbone close to the earth, feeling through each vertebra of your spine. This is my very favorite forward fold because it's so relaxing and it is opening up the entire back, stretching from your heels to your neck. You get it all right here. Breathe. Enjoy it. Even that floaty sensation. Working your hips towards the ground, tailbone, his sacrum, Working your sacrum towards the ground, forward folding. Bring your legs as close as you can. Breathe, keep breathing, keep breathing. Keep breathing. Excellent. Knees into your chest. Let's take the right knee over the left knee and bring the knees out to the left. Look over the right shoulder. A very nice adjustment is to take your left hand, your right hand to your right shoulder, pull it down, left hand to your left hip. Push it towards the wall in front of you. And maybe drag it towards the left, slowly. Feel how that opens and creates space in your body. And just let it go. No fight, no force, just breathe. Look over your shoulder. Excellent. Walk your feet back. Left knee over the right knee. Drop your knees out to the right. Take your time. Look over your left shoulder. Hold on to your left shoulder, maybe your left hip with your right hand. I'm angling the weight of my hand towards the wall. It's initially to create a space and to open it, then I just gradually tug it towards the right. Gently creating space. You can move your neck back and forth. And maybe just rest it all open. Rest everything open. Let it go. Surrender. Let's check it out. Let's take the right foot onto the left knee. Take the left knee down. Let's twist again. Oh, this time we're going to take the right foot and the left knee all the way to the ground, holding on to the right knee with the left hand. Again, looking over the right shoulder. You like that? Right foot on the ground, left ankle on the right thigh. Press your left knee away with your left hand. And bring your left foot and the right knee to the floor. Maybe take your right hand on the left knee, look over your left shoulder. your chest. Make circles with your knees.